Hi everyone. In this video, I'm taking you on another field trip around my city. So today's field trip was kind of unplanned. I did not plan this earlier this week. I woke up this morning and I looked up events happening in St. Louis today. And I realized that there was a Veggie Fest that was happening in Forest Park Pavilion, or the World's Fair Pavilion. So I thought that would be a really fun place to go visit. In the video, you'll notice I'm walking and walking for what seems like forever. That is because Forest Park is really big. There's all of these hills. They have like different sites in the park, like the Jewel Box, and you'll notice a lot of natural landscaping where it looks like weed is growing. That's because Forest Park Forever is trying to preserve Missouri native plants and make it a more natural habitat for the animals and creatures that live there. I really like Forest Park Forever. That's one of the few organizations I donate to because they actually do stuff with their money. Like I remember one year they got, I don't even know if it was $1 million grant or it was a very large grant. And after that grant, boom, like they were just going on their little creative work. So I really like that. It's something that I get to enjoy and other people get to enjoy. But if you're ever visiting St. Louis, I say stop by Forest Park, especially if you like jogging, biking, walking, natural landscapes, and different things. I also, when I went to the Veggie Fest, I didn't film too much because I didn't want to catch people on camera. I try really hard to keep people's privacy. You'll notice that when I was filming at the zoo, I tried not to catch any children on camera because I didn't want to look like a creeper. But I left the Veggie Fest. I did get something to eat, and that was nice. But other than that, my attention span was just like, okay, I'm ready to go. And the zoo was next door, so I hadn't been to the zoo in a long time. And I decided to visit and see what was new. My mother and I and my cousin, when I was little with my cousin, my mom would take us to the zoo all of the time. We'd go on the little train ride. We would do all sorts of things. Go see the bears, go see the gorillas, knock on the little window. It was really fun. If you haven't been to the zoo is also really big. That's why it seemed like the video was going on forever. Because the zoo is very big. I didn't even get to all the parts of the zoo. It's also free, so you don't have to pay a ticket to go there. You don't have to like have some type of membership to go there. You can just walk in, take your kids or take yourself, and go to the zoo. Now, when I was walking, I was having so many flashbacks and memories from when I was a child because some parts of the zoo look exactly the same and other parts look somewhat different. And what I also thought was really bizarre was I knew exactly where to go. I knew exactly where to navigate in some parts because of my childhood experience. Like I looked at one building and I said, oh yeah, that's where the reptiles are. That's where the monkeys are. But I hadn't been there in years. But for some reason, I just knew it was there. Now, at one point, I did get lost because it was a part I had never seen before, and that was pretty fun. I also couldn't film as much as I wanted because my phone died. If you heard a little thing go, that was my phone. I was very mad. But that was my fault because I should have pre-planned this. I didn't know I was going to go to the zoo. It was just right next door to the Veggie Fest, so why not? Another thing that I noticed was I was trying to monitor my feelings. Sometimes when I go to places from the past, I try to become more intuitive and be like, how does this make you feel? What thoughts are you thinking? What memories do you attach to this place? And it was very bizarre because half of me was stuck in childhood and the other half was like, you're an adult now. And then I was looking at all of these different people. They had all their kids. And some people, it was whole families or it was parents. And other people, it was essentially couples. And usually every once in a while, I don't feel intimidated or feel some type of way that I'm like, I don't hang out in friends groups or I don't have a partner. But I think today was one of those things like, I was like, oh, I really wish I was here with somebody. Oh, it'd be nice to be in a relationship and all of that. But it was just really strange. And another thing that made me kind of threw me off was sometimes I would look at people and I'm like, okay, they look like they're in my age group and they have their little children. So it's almost like they're giving the experience that we had as a child back to their children. And it's just watching them experience what you experience. So I think maybe the next time I go to the zoo or some place that I went to as a child, I'll try to go with someone who has a little child so that I can watch it and experience it and stuff. I think that would be pretty fun. But yeah, it was a really fun day. And if you have a place that you want me to go in St. Louis to show you to visit, just drop it in the comments. You can say, hey, I've never been to such and such a place. Can you show me that place? And I most certainly will go there if I can. If it's not, too far, or where I'll plan a day, or I'll tell ahead of time and you just tell me exactly what it is you want to see, like what questions you want to ask about the place, and then I will find out and go there for you. So yeah, if you have any ideas, just drop it there. So hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Some parts I'm talking, other parts I'm just walking, just showing you how big this park is. And I am tired. So, talk to you later, everyone. Bye-bye. Hi, everyone. Today is a very peaceful Sunday. The weather is beautiful. I'm heading to Forest Park because we are going to go to the Veggie Festival. And by we, I mean me and you, because I'm always by myself. But anyway, I think it's either some vegetarian or vegan festival. I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but I always like watching people have fun, so it'll be exciting. Taking a shortcut, this Barnes Jewish Hospital, they have a little area, park area. They're always building it up. There's a little playground over there. I like taking this shortcut to get to Forest Park. The section I usually walk by is they're redesigning it or something, trying to make a lake. So we'll see how that's going on our walk there. I don't know what part of the hospital they're building, but they're making good progress. Oops, shoot. So my shortcut is I like to walk down this hill, Kings Highway, under the overpass to get to the park. The grass is wet. I guess they watered it or something, or it might be the fresh morning dew. So hello. I got on my little hat because I'm still working on protecting my hair. Trying to grow it long, so I've been wearing my hats and my scarves. I've also been running into fun people today, getting phone calls from fun people, so it's been a nice eventful day, and it's not even one yet. So as you can see ahead,
I'm trying to hold the camera steady. It's hard. I'm walking. They got stuff blocked off because they're either draining the lake or renovating it. I don't know. But a lot of people ride their bicycles, so be jogging. There used to be some people that lived up there, but I think they got moved. They had a whole tent, but security moved them. See over there, I think they're creating a bigger lake or something. I don't really know. Got bulldozers. I know it's gonna look really, really pretty after. Looks like you'll be able to stand on a balcony of some sorts, or maybe fish. Maybe they'll have boats. There is a place where you can ride the paddle boats, though. Oh, I see what y'all are doing there. So there is a little walkway further up ahead, so I guess they're going to be extending the bridge over to here. Okay, that's a good idea. Very good idea. It'll make a beautiful bicycle trail, a beautiful walking trail to walk on a day outing. Okay, so this is the lake over here. You see it? It's got lily pads and all sorts of things. I don't know if you can see. Very beautiful. And if you hear some noise in the background, that's the Metrolink, the train. It's running through Forest Park. Restoring the glory, the river returns. The River des Peres once ran through Forest Park, carving through the landscape and shaping the park's ecosystems. The river and the park changed greatly as a result of the 1904 Louisiana Purchase exhibition. Increased development at that time caused the river to become unsanitary and prone to flooding, so a portion of it was temporarily diverted underground and covered with wood and dirt for the exposition's duration. By 1930, the entire river running through the park was placed underground, where it still flows today in a pair of 32-foot-tall cement tunnels. In 1995, the Forest Park Master Plan outlined the design of a new waterway in the park. Constructed from 1999 to 2004, this restored stream system connects previously isolated lakes and ponds within the park and creates the essential passageway for wildlife. Restoration in progress. This natural area is being managed for the benefit of Forest Park, its wildlife, and its visitors. There's the bridge. Over there is the bridge. I thought I was going to come across it, but I was on the wrong side. So we'll just keep walking through the little bicycle trail field until we reach this Veggie Fest. This is such a beautiful trail. You can see all the fall colors, all the colors of autumn. One year I was walking in this very area and I got attacked by two birds. They jumped on my head and knocked me to the ground, and they started pulling my hair. And I was screaming. Man, bird feet hurt so badly. It felt like little knives poking me in the scalp, and my head was sore for 3 weeks. It's crazy. It actually happened like right here. And they went to those trees and sat and just stared at me. I didn't even realize it was two birds. I was just walking with my hair down, and I saw something black pass by, and I was like, huh? What is that? All of a sudden, it's like, boom! I'm on the ground. They start pulling my hair. I guess they wanted to use it for their nest. I also think it might have been because I had emu oil in my hair, so it might have been a predator. Over here is the Muni. This is an outside, I guess, amphitheater where they'll have musicals and singing and dancing, and certain seats in the back are free, and the others in the front, I don't know if they're free or not, but yeah, it's been around a long time. So what is showing at the Muni? Little Mermaid. Actually, no. This looks like a memorial. Loving memory of Ken Page. This is bio. Honor of Mark H.X. Glenshaw, aka the Owl Man. We're almost there. I still see some people walking from the Veggie Fest. So we'll have to climb a great big hill to get to the top to see what is happening. Every year they have the African Arts Festival in this area. I usually only stay 5 minutes and then leave. But if there's any other events during the year, I usually stay an hour or two just to see what they're doing. There's a little fountain over there that people play in sometimes. It's really fun. I'm taking the back way because I would be having to climb so many stairs, and I don't feel like doing all of that. But we're reaching the top. It'll be the Forest Park Pavilion. A lot of people use this space, especially for like events, wedding pictures, proposals, weddings. People really like it. It's a very pretty place. I ran into one of my friends as I was walking up the hill, and I almost didn't recognize her because I haven't seen her in a while. And when I knew her, she was very, very, very skinny, and now she just thick. And I wanted to be like, girl, you got thick, but I didn't want her to think I was calling her fat. But she looked amazing. She really did. I almost wanted to ask her, girl, what are you eating? So I can have some. Put like 10 pounds on me or something. And she had a cute dog too. But I'm glad I ran into her because I was wondering what it is that I could eat here. And she had some sambosas, and I love, love, love sambosas. So that is exactly what I'm going to get. Well, let's see what foods they have, and then we'll decide what we're gonna eat. Me and you on our invisible date. Our invisible platonic date. Let me throw that in. If you see me dodging any corners, it's because I probably saw a person I didn't want to see and I turned a corner. So if I make any sudden movements, that's why. But it looks like fun. They got some food trucks. We got Royal Street Food, that one, pizza, Juice Masters. Juice Masters has some delicious smoothies. We got food over there. That one is a vegetable. About that. Simba Factory. So families. So food. This is Bombay food. That looks good. Water balls. Looks like sweet. Yeah. Okay, so I went to the little vegan festival, and since it's next door to the zoo, I decided that we should go to the zoo because I wanted to take you there anyway, but I wasn't able to over the past few weeks, so I should have taken more video recordings, but it looked like people were uncomfortable, and I don't like recording people when they're uncomfortable, so that's why you don't see that much video footage. But there wasn't that many vendors there, but it really doesn't matter because people were having fun. They had good food. I ate a spiced lentil sambosa, and that was tasty because I was dipping it in some sauce. So now we're heading to the zoo. Haven't been there in a while. Gonna look at some animals, wander around, and then I guess we'll go back home. When I was a little girl, my mom would take me and my cousin to the zoo, and we would have so much fun. We would go look at the animals. We would ride on the train, look at the birdhouse, knock on the gorilla cage. It was so much fun. I really miss it. It brings back so many memories. And the zoo is free, so it doesn't cost, and it's pretty big. So. Zoo entrance. I think I remember this. You have to pay $4, or you could use $1. Interesting. And we have to crank it. The coins are out of the dish. Oh, coin is coming. Was $1 for a penny worth it? I think so. It's a train.
I don't know where he's at in there. I don't see him. Alright, come here. Want to take a picture of the spider?
Where is it? I don't know where you are. Where is it? No. It says food utensils. We are in the butterfly dome. No touching the butterflies and make sure that they don't land on you. Butterflies everywhere.
want to see the frog. I don't see it.
Wait a minute, this looks like something to eat. What is that, a shrew? You don't have shrews there.
I can see. You're lying.
I told you I killed the mole.
Oh, right. Ew. Keith wanted to.
Missouri Meadow. The Shelby State. Missouri Meadow. Native bees. Plight.
Yeah? They're not related to Oh. You need to paint it
Two toes.
It's all right.
I want that one. I'm going to I want that I want the lizard that's in there. The big one.
Two zebras.
Where?
Zebras are fake.
They also got the purple dolphin. Yeah. Joey, you're gonna find Joey. She went that way. You want to find Joey? Okay, let's go this way. Where?
Oh, I see her moving. I can see her moving.
Huh? Look at the baby. Sissy's hot. That's the only reason why, okay?
Baby.
And do that.
Thanks.